And keep in mind, this is a legal wedding, so we're going to be doing this right. Now, for many of you, this might be your first time in New York City. For some of you, this may be your first time outside of Hull. I mean,
You've never been to Hull.
I do apologise, I'm in Beverley. Now, don't be scared. My usual advice for people visiting New York City is don't look at anyone or talk to anyone, and you'll probably leave with most of your possessions intact. But the obvious exception has been this weekend. Because for most of this weekend, Kelly and Darrick have made everyone travelling here feel like this is their home. This is one of the many things that connect Darrick and Kelly. Both of them are not from big cities, yet they've created a home and a life in the biggest of big cities. Literally just round the corner from here. It's a beautiful place, and there's a rumour going round that that's where the after party's going to be. But you can see their rural, country, northern roots because they're most happy when they're in their gorgeous home in upstate New York. And it's whether it's cutting down trees, chilling by the pool, going for a drive on the off-road buggy, or having a land border dispute with their neighbour. It's a place of love. So whether it's upstate New York, Tribeca, Hull, Beverly, or Minneapolis, for you two, home isn't a place, it's a person. And today, Kelly and Darrick, you're both home. Now, Darrick, I have to give you some credit. There was a time not long ago where those of us who knew Kelly thought she had a new hobby. It seemed like she wanted to collect all the engagement rings. These jokes were pre-approved, by the way. We thought she was trying to be in some kind of weird Lord of the Rings remake. Yet despite her collection, she's never actually got this far. You have managed to get further than any of her previous 23 fiancés. Being a minister today, I feel a bit of pressure. You've got so many wonderful friends and family in attendance who love you so much, and therefore I can't afford to put a foot wrong. But it's even more heightened because, unlike Kelly, Darrick, you made it here a few times. I'm not your first minister, but hopefully, but hopefully I'm your last. They say third time's a charm. I have no doubt, having been in your presence over the years, you really will. Now, if anyone's spent time with Kelly and Darrick, you know they love a good time. They love a drink. In fact, they actually met at a bar not too far from here. That's where the relationships flourished over the years, whether it be with friends or together. Actually, just last week, and this is a true story, I walked into a random bar in Tribeca, and there they were, walking Oreo. They're both so much fun, and we've all enjoyed many a night out with them together. So I thought it only fitting to get a quote about marriage from Oscar Wilde. You don't love someone for their looks, thankfully, or their clothes, or for their fancy car, but because they sing a song you can hear. He really said that. And that is so true for these two. When you first meet them, they can seem quite different. Kelly is loud. She laughs loudly. She's passionate. She loves cracking a joke. Some of them are funny. Darrick is quieter. He's thoughtful. He's apparently a matchmaker. He's more reserved unless you mention that Bitcoin is not going to be relevant. You got some fans? The Bitcoin won't be worth $100,000 by December. But these are merely surface level differences. They have so many similarities. Both have incredibly successful careers, holding down high-powered jobs, and yet they find time for each other. They're also incredibly thoughtful people, and thoughtful about the people around them. I felt that time and time again over this weekend, and they care so deeply for their friends and family, and they're incredibly generous in how they look after people and pets. We've all come to know and love Oreo, and the fact they rescued her from Texas, for me, says it all. But most of all, they are similar in the way they love each other. To be in their presence is to see a love that is genuine and authentic, that laughs and supports, that cares deeply for each other. And today, we all get to share in that and see two people who we love and love each other come together to celebrate their relationship with their friends and family through marriage. I'm fortunate enough to be a married man, and I wanted to share a quote that I think will hold you in good stead. A successful marriage requires falling in love many times, always with the same person. Now, before I start the formalities, I have to ask, does anyone here present know of any lawful reason why these two cannot be told in early bachelor? Moving on, Kelly, we're going to go through this, right? She's even prepared her own vows, so I'm going to hand over to you to read your vows, Kelly.
Isn't Ramen a legend? That was not part of my vow. I'll keep it short.
Sorry.
Darrick, I love you unconditionally, and I cannot wait to spend the rest of my life with you, just creating this incredible, incredible life that we have together. I love you so much, and I finally found a home for my soul. And I also promise to really try and keep my commitment to putting the lids back on things.
It's not gonna happen.
And I also promise to try and not open packets like you call me affectionately, like a wild raccoon. And I'll stick to my commitment of not losing my house keys more than once a month. I love you.
Okay. So you're still gonna lose the credit card every week. So Kelly, when our eyes first met 7 years ago, it's one of the most vivid memories of my life. I can close my eyes and see it whenever I want to, and I do often. And I walked over to you, and 3 minutes later I started kissing you.
My mom's here.
And we've been together ever since, and almost immediately it was apparent that you would be my forever girl. And the reason we're here today is to tell everybody here that that's exactly what we're doing. And I love you.
We're going to do the exchanging of the rings. Paul, can I ask that you bring the rings up? Thank you. I've got no spare hands, so. Darren, please place this ring on Kelly's finger. Stylish. Please place this ring on Kelly's finger. No. They've done that already. And repeat after me. Kelly Holmes.
Kelly Holmes.
I give you this ring.
I give you this ring
As a symbol of my love.
as a symbol of my love,
That I'm choosing to share my life with you.
and I'm choosing to share my life with you.
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
with the pledge to love you today,
with the
tomorrow,
pledge to love you today, tomorrow,
always and forever.
always and forever.
Kelly, your turn.
Too big.
It's like Beverly Jewelers.
I didn't do the metrics.
Darrick Ginkle, I give you this ring
Darrick Ginkle, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love.
as a symbol of my love,
That I'm choosing to share my life with you.
that I'm choosing to share my life with you.
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
with the pledge to love you
with the pledge to love you
today,
today,
tomorrow.
tomorrow, always and forever.
Now that you've come together and pledged your love to each other in the company of your wonderful friends and family, there's one last thing to do. So by the power vested in me by the state of New York, I now pronounce you husband and wife.